All right, people, this is your boy Bry. I've got the welding hat on because I've been out here welding on my dump trailer. But let's take a look at her. I'm kind of excited to show you what we've got completed today. And you tell me if you, the DIYer, would be prepared to accept this, or if you'd say, hell no, we ain't gonna do that. Okay, we'll take a look at what we got, people. So as you see, we've got the top beginning of the dump box being constructed. You see here, I have these outer rails. These are heavy wall, 1/4 inch. The end ones are 1/4 inch as well. And these inside ones that the hydraulic ram, the orange hydraulic ram that I painted that, I sanded it down and primed it and painted it today. These ones here also are 1/4 inch. And as you can see, this is fully collapsed. I could go about another inch. So when it stops on top of the bed here, I could still go another inch. What you don't want to do is be bottomed out and dancing in any kind of weight, like hitting on that cylinder. But that's the angle. As you see, I just went and bought 2 grade 8 bolts, 1-inch bolts. I've got to drill the heads on those and put a Zerk in them so they can be greasable. I was going to buy pins, people, but the pins, they didn't have them at Tractor Supply, the right length that I wanted. And I want to be able to actually secure them with a bolt. But everything is put in an etch primer. As you can see, I've double burned these in. So I burned them in once, I ground them, and then I went ahead and burned them in again to make sure. Now what I'm going to do, as you see, when this lifts, it's going to push on these 2 heavy wall channels and these 2 1/2-inch plate steel. What I'm going to also do after I put the other pieces in here, I'm going to run a center one all the way down to the back. A center one, that way when it's pushing, it's pulling on the entire dump box. But I'm pretty happy with it. As you see, I've got the metal here ready to go for maybe tomorrow. We'll get the rest of them in. The process, people, is to take and cut these into position or size, put them in position, check them, and then put them up on the sawhorses and sand them completely down, because you want to get this mill scale off before you prime that. You don't just want to prime and paint over mill scale. It's going to come off. Okay, and it has like an oil to it, so you have to wipe it down with something clean like acetone. But I went with orange because that was the color paint that I had for the Ram, and I actually like it. I think I'm going to like that. Pretty happy with this overall look of it. It looks like the angle of the Ram isn't going to hit nothing. As you can see, there's clearance on the, there's clearance. But we're really happy with it so far. It's nice and square, I gotta say. It's really nice in between these rails here. Perfect on both sides. And as you can look down it, I mean, she's pretty straight, people. I've checked it from side to side. I'm within a 1/16 of an inch, so I'm pretty happy with that. The wood is just for shoring things up, and as you can see, I got that big jack there for if I want to raise the top, that I can still kind of lift it right now. But going forward, I think my next move is going to be to get the box put in here and get the hydraulics hooked up. That way I can raise and lower it with the battery. But that's the situation with the dump trailer. I just kind of wanted to give you a rundown on it. Take a look at her, people. She's going to be really nice, and the angles work good. I've just got to do it and do it and do it and do it right, or else I'm not going to be able to do it. Because you know, if you're not doing it right, you're damn sure not doing it. But just wanted to give you a quick update on it. The saw, the metal chop saw, has been working phenomenal. I'm very happy with that. Even after 4 years or so, it's still doing good. I did have to put a new blade on it, but that's a big help when you want to cut these box channels or any kind of steel. It cuts them. Even that 1/2-inch stuff up there, I cut that. And let me see if I can show you a piece here. Look at this. Look how clean that saw cuts that steel. That's not a bandsaw, people. That's a circular saw. And, you know, look at that. That's the other piece that was on the end of it. And look how clean that cuts it. And it doesn't take long at all. It doesn't take long at all to actually cut through that stuff with that saw. So this is Bry. This is my dump trailer. It's going to be a handy item. That's all I can say. It's going to be really handy to have on the ranch. But this is Bry. I got to get on down the road because these bugs. All right, people.